Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I do readings for Pisces. So today we have the two beautiful cards that came in, and it's work through your feelings, find a balance. And it's almost like a full sentence coming through from Spirit, your spiritual message for the week. When you work through your feelings, when you work through your heart chakra, you find the balance that you need in your life to energetically put yourself in line with what you need to move forward. So we're going to look at these later on. The Hermit card came out for today as well, so we're going to do a reading for that. Thank you to everybody who has joined the channel, who has joined as members, who are members on Patreon. Same thing, two different spots that you can join. And to everything else that you've done for me in the last couple of years. I appreciate it so very much. I'm going to take cards from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. And we're going to take a look at what else the guides would like to tell you, would like to bring in. Okay, so you have the card that says Vanity and Faith. I'm going to read what it says for Vanity. I have a feeling that it's what things look like and what things actually are. I feel sometimes we live in a world of self, and I think that it has a lot to do with what we should be feeling rather than what we are seeing. But I'm gonna look at the story and see what it has. Crystal, Peter, and Mike are at a party in Mike's posh home, toasting success in their business. A mysterious old man appears and asks them whether they'd prefer gluttony or generosity. Puzzled, none of them answers. He reminds them that more does not mean better, and they laugh. Suddenly they are alone, far from the party in rising water. "We're getting more," cries Peter. Rain falls and the water rises faster. "Play," shouts Crystal. "We must do well with what we have." As they begin to have fun in the water, the rain stops. "We all say we will stop when we have enough, but there's never enough. You may be looking outside yourself for validation." The question, the personal inquiry is, am I feeling disconnected from people and things in my life? Am I growing away from limiting relationships and beliefs? Okay? So this is about self-doubt, living in illusion, having the power to change, and having faith, awareness to transform. That is what I was feeling for the Vanity card, is that I was feeling more of the balance that needs to come in from the heart chakra. We think abundance, we like to think of abundance as things that are outside of ourselves, what we can acquire. But like the story implies, if you're always looking for something more, you can end up drowning in that more. You have to work through your feelings and enjoy the right now, Pisces. I've learned just recently that it's not enough to think about the next step. It's important to be in the moment. If you're always thinking of how to get more of something, or how to fix something, or how to get through something, instead of being in the feeling and working through it as it comes in, you may drown in the idea of always having more. Okay? So it's funny, I don't feel that the word really applies to the story or the card in a way. I guess it's wanting more. Vanity is being vain to want more, but the story talks about so much more. So we're going to leave it at that. It's the right card regardless of the words. And that may be a sign or a message as well. that sometimes we assign importance to things that really don't matter. Okay? So, the other card that came out was Faith. And this one is so gorgeous. I am going to read from the book for this, but this one always gives me some really special hits when I look at it. I love it so. I am more than I think I am. I love this. Peggy is terrified. She can't see past the wall in front of her, and it is preventing her from moving forward. She cries out for help. The great spirits appear and tell her that she is holding a royal purple brick, thinking it is a wall. They encourage her to place the brick back in the path and ask her not to give up on life. Peggy lowers the brick to the ground and courageously steps forward. Her future lights up. What frightens you in life is something much smaller than you know. If you're experiencing pain, holding on tighter would only worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. So, this is about opening up your focus and noticing the miracles all around you, and to accept your gifts, and to accept the counsel of Spirit, to use your energy in an opening way instead of self-defeating. Okay? So this is talking about fear, and it's talking that you need to have faith in the path and the journey that you're on. Everything that comes in for you is helping you find the balance in your life. It's helping guiding you towards the path in which you need to be going. Okay? The seeing that there needs to be more. The having faith in all the struggles that you have. Like they said, the brick, she sees it as a wall, but it's actually just one beautiful purple brick that she can put along the path that's just going to pave the way to the beautiful things that bring her balance. Don't see things such as great obstacles that are going to end up just weighing you down. See them as obstacles that are going to empower you on your way and on your journey. In the month that's coming in, you may be feeling these ways as you engage with other people and their energies. Some days you may feel like you've taken a few steps back, but just know that everything that you're doing is constantly bringing you an awareness of what needs to be seen, what needs to be dealt with, what obstacles you need to overcome so that you can move forward and feel better. This is beautiful work. It's fruitful work. It's a type of stuff that, brings abundance. It earns you the rewards, but the ones you want, not just ones that everybody else can see. It's the fruit that your labor is bringing in. Everything that you go through is to bring you something back, is to give back to you. And you need to see life that way. You need to see your days that way. Even the hardest ones, even the ones that spell hurt feelings, broken hearts, even illness. You need to take a little part of every day and create, something that is rewarding to you. Okay? Every little thing that you manage to do, every little problem that you can solve, every little bright moment that you can create in your mind or in your environment, you need to embrace it, hold on to it, and know that is your joy, your energy, and your light. Okay, beautiful ones? The Three of Cups and the Magician both coming in. This is a constant reconnection to self. This spells get-togethers, first of all. celebrations with other people. Feeling at one and feeling well. And it's not just because the energies are perfectly aligned to each other. It's making every situation perfectly aligned to you. Because it starts within you. You make your environment and your space aligned to you. You have that magic. You can find a balance, okay? So work through what you need to. Don't be exasperated by the fact that you need to work through things. Take it as a great opportunity for growth. Life is all about choices. We get a lot of them. They come in gangbusters and sometimes paralyze us in our tracks. We don't know how to get past it. We don't know how to move beyond these choices sometimes. All you really need, though, is to focus on one thing at a time and work through it. Sometimes we get a lot done and sometimes a lot less. But it's not a competition and it isn't a race. It's your journey to have. It's your time to breathe in, relax, and know and listen to what your soul is trying to tell you, because it's constantly speaking to you. Your higher self in marriage with your guides is always whispering to you, telling you where to go, what to do, and how to get there. Temperance. Finding the balance. There it is again. Have faith. Know that, trust yourself to know, and have patience. And treat yourself with kindness and moderation, and let your guides in. Let divine come in. And find a balance between your practical, your emotional, and everything else in your life. Integrate everything in your life to fit what it needs to fit, to do what it needs to do for you, to bring you back in balance, to give you clarity, warmth. You have the Queen of Wands. What beautiful cards you have here, Pisces. So beautiful. When you believe in yourself, when you realize that that brick is just forming the path that you're on, that you have all the help available to you, all these people in this card, the divine, the ancestors, your creativity, your rejuvenating, your cup, everything is in your past with spirit and yourself at the helm. When you finally realize that you have all that power, you can take those sparks and create something truly magnificent and wonderful. Okay? You can find the confidence within yourself, the beauty, the creativity, the inspiration, the vibrancy, and to make your passions your own, to have your own personal flair and beauty in this wonderful life, to be a shining light, to be a guiding life in your life, and believe it or not, just by being this beautiful shining beacon to others as well. Underneath the deck there is the Hermit card, and this card is appearing this afternoon, so it's fitting. The Hermit is something to remind you, it's here to remind you that this is something done from the inside. It's nothing you're going to find outside of yourself. We give too much control to the physical body. Our energetic bodies are first. It is eternal. It is without all of this physical baggage that we give ourselves a challenge to get through when we come here. as a passage, as a voyage, as a journey, as a path. We need to realize more often than not that our soul, the part that is eternal within us, is truly the one that is all powerful. Meditate on that often. Tap into that beautiful soulful energy of the self, of the inner self, that is connected to guides, to the source, to help you along your everyday. Months where you have a lot of socializing to do, or less. Constantly remind yourself that you are an energetic being having a human experience. When you work through everything in your life, when you work through your feelings, you find the balance that you need to move forward. Have faith. Have a little bit of faith in yourself, Pisces. You've done tremendous work so far. You've gained so much clarity. You're doing fantastically well. Keep going. Keep moving forward. I send you love, light, blessings. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll return later with the Hermit. We're going to look into him a little further. And I'll see you then. Take care.